Hello! I'm back! I've not forgotten about this channel, though, in all probability, quite a few of my viewers have. As it turns out, if you forget to post a video in 40 odd days, the YouTube algorithm really punishes you for that. I have no clue as to why. It's not like they profit off of people regularly posting videos or anything. So, I'm back. I have a world I'm setting up. You know what? I'm going to add the bundle. Just because I just want to see if it works. Okay. Experiments. Okay. Game, nothing to mess with in game rules. Yeah, so here's the world seed. If you want to play along with this, if you don't, that's fine. Now, I personally won't be using this to find out where all the structures are, because I chose the seed because I searched up good seeds for 120, and I picked the one that had a cherry forest and a deep dark ancient citadel and such. So, aside from that, I don't need to know where things are. And also, if I really need to know where things are, I'm still intending to use Distant Horizons. So whenever that updates to 120, I'll use it. I think that's everything. I think that's everything important. Just going to call this Soundstone in Survival. And so this is technically the second world creating, because I tried setting up a world before, and I did such a terrible job recording that when I got to editing, I just decided, you know what? It will be less effort to just start over instead of try to get this train wreck of a video to work. Anyway, I've been ranting for long enough. Let's press create new world, and it's a really interesting world's animation graphic. Usually you don't get those sort of streaks of grey. Usually it's just sort of a square. Anyway, so as you can see over there, there is a village, which is part of why I chose this seed. Because early game villages are really just OP, especially since you can just set up villager trading and all sorts of things. Some emeralds, potatoes, bread, apples. I don't need saplings. Hello. Now this here is a really nice tree, except I think what could be a trifle nicer is if instead we had a cherry tree there, because then it would really fit sort of the theme of this biome, i.e. cherries. If I say cherry too much when referring to cherry trees, I think I'll probably just start... I think I might... Yeah. Take two. If I say cherry too much while in this biome, I think I'll just end up craving cherries. And now that I've said that, I'm really wondering why 120 didn't include cherry fruit as well as cherry trees, because that seems like something that would be really nice. Just another food type. That's interesting. There's a path block underneath this tree. Really odd bit of generation thought, isn't it? Grab some dirt. New sapling. I might want to plant or replant that cherry tree up there, actually, because it does fit rather well. I think I'll move it here though, so it's not Hello. Sorry, I expected there would be a loot chest in that, but that's the blast furnace. That's the armorer house, and armorers don't have any built-in loot, I think. Also, is it just me, or are these barns really rather rare? Because I have never seen one of these buildings before in Minecraft. Just never. Now that I have finished plundering this village, it's time to start, well, getting some kits. I have some leather trousers and no halfway decent tools. This is a fairly large mountain, so I suspect that I will easily be able to find plenty of iron. When I say I suspect I'll easily be able to find plenty of iron, I mean I found plenty of iron before. Because resetting the world and all that. Let's just craft up a wood pickaxe. Now, see this coal here? You might think, oh, that's a perfectly reasonable vein of coal to mine. Let's not forget the word vein. I did not nearly call it a stone of coal, which, I mean, is technically the right word because it's coal ore, which is stone with coal. It's not. It's nowhere near the right word, really. But that's not the important thing right now. The important thing is, this is a single block of coal. It's a one vein of coal, which I did not think was something that was possible, but apparently it is. And I'm just going to leave it there because honestly it feels like Minecraft itself is just mocking me. And I will not accept mockery. And I should probably quickly grab this. Let's also grab a bed, because probably the best place to find iron is find... Did I pronounce iron weirdly there? Or is it just me? Right. Probably the best place to find iron is going to be somewhere in the mountains, which will be a bit of a long trek, but probably worth it. Especially if I find more than 5 bits of iron. Yeah, so I just had an entire mini speech, or more accurately, a rant. Ugh. Got my tongue all twisted there. About all just weird grammar, such. Not really a rant, more of a ramble. And then also the fact that setting my render distance up to 32 chunks might be a mistake, because yeah, my computer's not liking that for whatever reason. And then I realized, oh, hang on, the little red indicator on OBS is not on. None of that recorded because I forgot to press the record button. Yeah, so I've set off to the mountains. If I find a good vantage point from here, I might be able to point out where I am relative to spawn. I'll definitely be able to point out where I am relative to spawn. I'm not at spawn. See? Relative coordinates. The village is just down there. Oh, 32 chunks is such a good render distance. This is probably the most nerve-wracking iron I could ever try to mine, because just behind that gravel there is a creeper, and I have just won a game of keep away the creeper by getting it stuck behind the wall of gravel. I don't know why I did that, because I have no armor, and I wasn't even recording, so there's not even the oh how very interesting that was. It was just pure panic that I induced upon myself, and I'll probably have to go back that way. I do not make good decisions, apparently. Now, there's no reason for me not to mine this coal except for the creeper. So, I will actually, before I make a break for it, let's quickly skip the night. Let's not skip the night because I forgot to pack a bed. Right! There's about to be a very long clip of me running towards anything that might be deemed remotely safe. Oh, it's not. Where the heck did that creeper... Okay, I have so many questions. The first one is, where did that creeper go? The second is, how come it's not night, which is easily answered, because it's just not time for it to be night, really. I guess a more reasonable question is, why did it look so much like night, which is also... That zombie gave me a mild heart attack. You know what? No, more caves, more caves, less caves, less caves, less caves, less caves. Nice knowing you. Bye. Yeah. Many creepers there? I'm not going to go that way. I am, however, going to collect some of these birch saplings just so I have a greater variety of wood available to me, because this is probably the base game material, or the base game material? No, this isn't. Does Minecraft have a base game? Because it's not really I've heard base game used to refer to games with like DLCs, but I don't think it really applies to Minecraft. Early game is the word I was looking for, and that was a very long and winding way for me to get to that word, but there you go. This is the sort of quality content that you have subscribed for. Probably wish it wasn't, but it is. Now, if I recall correctly, just over here, ooh, lag spike, there is this, a ravine, and this is already a pretty nice looking I've taken too much damage. This is already a pretty nice looking ravine, but if I just swim along, taking care not to die, I'm going to grab this sugarcane, because if I've gone this way, I might as well get the one sugarcane and leave t'other for if I come here again. That, oh gosh, that drown did not terrify me. No. This is a cool cave, first off, but even cooler, I think, is this village here, which is not actually all that impressive from here. It's somewhat impressive. It's not impressive per se, it's more sort of an interesting... It's an interesting bit of geography, and it looks rather nice. I think that's the accurate thing to say. Now, further adventure. I have found a pillager outpost. Because I have no self-preservation instincts, I'm going to go raid it with 2 bits of leather armor and see what happens. what has happened are pumpkins. I like this. I'm going to go take those pumpkins. They're already carved. They're carved pumpkins. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I have made a poor decision. That's... Oh boy, there are a lot more of those chaps than I thought there would be. It's just an outpost. They have an entire battalion. Core blimey. I think I am out of view. They will not get me here. They will not get me here. Right. Yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm less safe. I'm in danger. I've made a series of very bad decisions. Oh boy. How is he still chasing me? What is the aggro range on these pillagers? Okay, I just need to do that another dozen times. Oh, on the plus side, look, more iron. Right, most of the pillagers seem to be gone. Except for this one, who's quite rudely trying to interrupt me. So what I can do here... is bridge across, realise that this was a poor decision, light that up quickly, logs, iron, wheat, fire protection. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is. Also, fortunately, pillagers can be taken out by 2 crits. Otherwise, I would have died so many more times than I have. I've actually not died yet. I was about to say than I have already, but look, no deaths. Huh? There are monsters nearby. They're not monsters, they're just misunderstood. They're definitely monsters. Let's not beat about the bush here. They're trying to kill me. I think that counts, right? This is a very shaky sort of morality here. Is there anything? No, there are not many things that could be useful here. And I do not have a way down. A way down would be one of the most useful things of all. And I've not left myself with one of those. How good is their pathfinding? You know what? Let's quickly rethink a lot of my decisions, and let's just quickly think if I craft up some iron kits, then I can probably tough out the fall damage, right? I fall onto that fence, and then onto there. I think I could live. I think I could live if I did that. Also, yeah, so while I'm panicking about that, look at this awesome vista. There's, over there, some dark oak. There's taiga. There's more taiga. There's cherry. There's a bit more iron. I can quickly craft a helmet. Oh boy. This was a terrible decision in so many ways. Right then, wish me luck. Run, 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 run. I think I'm safe. What the? How are they still following me? Why are they aggro for so long? Okay. Okay, that was so mind-numbingly stupid that I think I'm going to do it again on an accident. Yeah, I survived that. I survived that. That was hit or miss. That was incredibly hit or miss for a long chunk of time there. Phew. Fortunately, the remainder of my journey was uneventful, though compared to that tower full of pillagers, many things are. I am still unsure as to why I did that. It was a poor decision in retrospect. Yep, on the way back, fairly calm. Chop down spruce tree, mined a bit of iron. Okay, rather a lot of iron. And some coal. Just, you know, usual stuff. The basis of industry, as it were. How many people have watched that 119 Let's Play I had? Because it was terribly done. It was on my old editing laptop and everything. Anyway, I digress. I also stopped off to admire a wonderful vista. And no, I am not recording this as a video solely because I've got the keybind for taking screenshots on Windows OS. I just thought it might be handy to have a nice panorama. Partially because I can then point out the jungle trees, which I have not collected yet, even though it would be really easy to, just because I'm waiting until I can get a hoe. Yes, a hoe with fortune, because jungle saplings are notoriously rare. Then even further, there's some dark oak. I just don't want to deal with the dark oak for the time being, right? I did get some bamboo though. So there's thought. I have thought ahead, and I'll quickly grab some acacia as well. Yeah, at some point I should probably do like a video or a stream, spoilers, for what the local geography is, because this seed is really quite something. There are mountains, there's just this great valley, which it's right by spawn. If this were a server, it would be perfect for building maybe a base or two in. And speaking of things being servers, there's just such a great variety of terrain near spawn that if you want to use this seed for a server, I would recommend it. Or if you're just looking for a 120 seed. This one is absolutely wonderful. And there's also a deep dark, which is cool. Yeah, anyway. Ooh, free ink. The rest of my trip was somewhat less cool. I found some sugarcane, including, look, 4 tall bits of sugarcane, naturally generated. I don't understand how, but I've noticed that 4 tall sugarcane just sometimes appears. Still no clue why. And then I also found this ravine here, which is so perfectly square as to seem unnatural. It sort of looks like a canal. Then there's also that sort of, I don't know if this shows up on YouTube compression, but another thing I've noticed is that at the end, those sort of lighter blocks, they look perfectly reflected, as in there's the same height. The arch above the water is the same height as the arch below the water, which is really cool. And if I think about it too much, that's probably going to be really unnerving. Oh, I've fallen into the ravine. Anyway. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this episode. Because of the whole thing about needing to re-record and also a few other things, I have completely fouled up my schedule and I need to cut this video here. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video, and until then, bye!